And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, a real estate and finance expert, and goes to bat for you every day as your consumer advocate. Your host, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and providing you the timely truth centered around real estate, credit, finance, estate planning, hospitality, and so much more. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, where our number one goals are to educate, entertain, enlighten, but most importantly, we want to engage you in an effort to help you win in any marketplace.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Now, I want you to pull out your smartphone, save our hotline number in your phone, 813-917-1894.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-917-1894.
Baby.
Save our number in your phone. At some point, you're going to need it. Also, bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. That's a plethora of information available for you. You can see links to all of our expert contributors, the finest folks in all of Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region that we've assembled, we've selected, we've vetted, and we bring on the air every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. right here on 1250 Wins to be your consumer advocate. Also syndicated on the weekends as well on a major FM station. Got our TV show version as well. You can watch the live stream from our website, consumerqb.com/live stream. And let's go around the horn now, make our introductions. Back in studio, John Markunas. He's the general manager, the Hotel Zamora. Welcome back in, sir.
Good to be back.
Hey, my pleasure. Absolutely. Also, Paul Romero in the house as well, Director of Sales and Marketing, the Hotel Zamora. Welcome back in, Paul.
Brandon, great to be back. Thanks so much.
Excellent. Yeah, what are we going to talk about today, fellas?
A little bit of everything, I think. Paul's going to talk about some business, some hotel business. We're going to talk about what's coming up in the Q2 for us. A lot of events, activities at the hotel, new menus, new catering menus. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything.
Yeah, here we are already in Q2. I mean, you know, I always like to think about this time of year. I think about, okay, where are we at with our goals? Where are those New Year's resolutions at,
Exactly,
right?
yep.
You know, from a financial standpoint, we talk about fiscal health, we talk about physical health. So kind of a check-in here. You know, you kind of rolling into that Q2. Where are you at with your business? Where are you at with your performance? Where do you want to be? And also we have William Crowley, the credit magician, going to be calling in as well, educating us on things happening in that space, in the credit improvement space, and helping you win in any marketplace. That's the goal of our show. And this segment is brought to you by the Maids Cleaning Service. They do a great job cleaning our real estate properties. 24-hour, 100% satisfaction guaranteed by the Maids Cleaning Service. They are referred for a reason. All right, we're here in studio, and we always start off the show with a little bit of personal development, ways that you can live a better life. Got Peyton Manning helping us out there with the audible. So sometimes in life you want to call an audible, and what happens is we have this reticular activation system in our brain, and a lot of times you think about it as it's a 2 million year old organ that we have in our head here, this brain of ours, right? So it's back from the caveman days. The number one thing our brain is programmed to do is protect us and help us avoid fear. Help us avoid pain and pleasure, right? So you're looking for pleasure, you want to avoid pain. So what happens is it's a survival mechanism, and a lot of times an undirected mind is going to seek out the negativity around us. So we want to make sure we're focusing on positive. You know, a directed mind where we have affirmations, we have incantations, things that we're saying on a daily basis to help us live in what Tony Robbins calls a beautiful state, a state of love, joy, peace, playfulness, gratitude, ease, creativity, curiosity, where you're caring and you have appreciation. You live in a state of gratitude. When you're in that state, your mind, your body, your spirit, your heart is all connected, and decisions come easily for you. You're going to be able to attract that type of like and similar energy into your life, as opposed to when sometimes people, if we don't direct our minds, what happens is we live in a stressful state. We live in a what we call a state of negativity and also a suffering state. So we look for what's wrong. We look for things happening, and a lot of times you snap. You know, you have a temper at some point. But what you want to do is focus on the positive, have an attitude of gratitude, and maintain that throughout your day. And what you'll find, happiness is contagious. You're going to have happy people around you. You're going to be drawing other people that are happy as well. You're going to have also a level of an energy as well, and also the side of when you think about it from a medical perspective, right? There's studies that show if you eat food in a negative state, in an angry state, you're literally poisoning the food that you're putting into your body. So we got some beautiful food here we're going to talk about as well from the Hotel Zamora, which is the opposite of that. But that's your nuggets of advice, the 2-minute drill here from the Consumer Quarterback Show. Stay positive. Have an attitude of gratitude, and in many cases, it's not about the aptitude, it's more about the attitude that you have. So let's stay positive here and help each other win.
I mean, in the hotel environment, there's a lot of stressful situations. You're dealing with a lot of people who are on vacation, and you want everybody to have a great stay.
That's
you do.
right.
You try to have everybody have, but there's going to be times of lapses of service. So, I coach up my team all the time to stay positive. Don't be negative.
Right.
You don't know the backstory to this guest. They've been traveling across the country with the kids in the car and all that. So you got to be happy. You're on stage. You got to smile. So that starts with me as kind of the head of the hotel, is setting the tone of positivity and making sure everybody comes through that door with a smile on. And even if a guest didn't have a great stay, they're still going to leave positive and happy, because if there was an issue, we fixed it. We did our best to kind of empathize with them. So, I say if you have a frustrated moment, come into my office. You got 2 seconds to vent, and then get back out there smiling. So
get back in the game.
So
right?
It's so true. It's so true what you just said.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people, they do have a level of stress in their life. They come down to the beautiful Zamora. Right on. It's the first new hotel built on St. Pete Beach in decades.
Yes.
Gorgeous Spanish ancestry, Mediterranean flair, and just what a great, especially for the Tampa Bay residents, what a great staycation opportunity.
It is, and that's what kind of summer is fast approaching. I know we just started with spring, but that heat, you can feel it. Mm-hmm. You want to escape. You're living in the inside, in the interior of the state. There's not much water in. You need to escape to the beach, and we're a location you can kind of find that escape and that relaxation, the stress-free zone. We'll make all your worries go away, and you make sure you have a great time. We do have some food. We brought some treats. Castile Restaurant, which is the restaurant at the hotel. 360 Rooftop, which is our rooftop lounge, which Yahoo.com just voted us number 3 best rooftops on the coast.
Wow.
Not just the Gulf Coast, but the East Coast.
Coast.
So that was a pretty nice feather in our cap. We thank you to everybody who voted for us. But that goes all the way up from Maine all the way down to the Key West.
Wow.
So, 11 rooftops were chosen. We were number 3, so we're really excited about that. So it's all the more reason for you to come on down and enjoy the rooftop. The sunsets are unbelievable.
Yes.
That's what we really kind of try and capture, is the sunsets up on the roof.
And Brandon, we were also just featured in the New York Times. They do a section 36 hours, various locations. They just picked St. Pete Beach, and we were featured as one of the 2 hotels in the article. So that was a pretty big deal for us.
Nice, man.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Love it.
Exactly.
And you got the Gulf. You got the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, it's just it literally is paradise over here, man. That rooftop, unbelievable. You got the beautiful green outdoor type carpeting. You've got the bar there. Just a great backdrop. And I've been seeing a lot of weddings there lately too.
There has. That is a location definitely for brides. I know a lot of people. We just came out of New Year's. We just came out of Valentine's Day. So a lot of people are getting engaged. So, our catering and sales department are very busy doing site tours. So if you're looking for a place and you just got engaged, come on down and see us. See Paul, see Ashley and the team, and we can give you a nice little site tour and take care of everything for you. We're full service. We're going to come with the vendors and everything that you need. You just come with a vision, and we'll help make the dream come true.
We could also do you one better if you haven't gotten engaged yet and you want to get engaged on the rooftop. Give myself or Ashley a call, and we'll really hit it out of the park for you. Make it a once-in-a-lifetime
We'll make you look
memory.
nice. We'll make you look nice.
Yeah, that's awesome,
We'll
man.
show you. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I had a background in hospitality. I can't remember if I shared this with you before, but yeah, I worked at the Ritz-Carlton. One of my first jobs as I graduated down in Naples, the Ritz-Carlton down there in Naples, the beach hotel. And the first thing that really struck me, and I see it in the Zamora as well, is just like you started off with talking about, is that the guests are first, and it's a pleasure to serve them. Mm-hmm. And I got to tell you, Rajan, Bert, the whole team, you guys also have an awesome staff down there.
They are great. And they give it. They love what they do. You have to be passionate about what you do.
Right.
If you don't, then you're just spinning tires. So you really have to love hospitality. You have to love to service people. You have to love to just share the area with them too, because a lot of people are coming. They don't know what to do. They need the live like a local advice and tips, the insider tips. So that's what we bring. Great concierge team and front desk staff.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and one of the things too is just I love to have those little beach cruisers on site. I mean, my daughter and I love to get out there and just ride those bikes around. We went all the way down to Corey Avenue last time and
wow.
went down on the other end and checked out the local little market there. And she loves to go into the shops and think of that, right? A girl that loves to shop, right?
And no charge for the bikes either.
No charge for the
use.
bikes.
Same with the kayaks, because we have the docks, 7 boat slips out back. So all that comes with your stay. The bikes, the kayaks, so it's a nice little added values too. And then we have the beach set up too. We do have a beachfront. We're not on the beach. We're just directly across the street, but we do have a beach set up where all guests have 2 complimentary lounge chairs. So you get the best of both worlds. You
That's
get
right.
the intercoastal waterway out the back where the pool is and the pool bar and pool deck, which is open to everybody, not just hotel guests. You can come and enjoy the pool and the pool bar as well.
Yeah, absolutely. More from our expert contributors, John Markunas, Paul Romero, the Hotel Zamora here on the Quarterback Show. Don't touch that down. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey everybody, I'm Forbes Riley, celebrity TV fitness host and creator of The Spin Gym. I'm here today with Brandon Rhymes, and you're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show. Great ways to get happy, healthy, and wealthy.
Don't forget, Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Visit realestateradiotampa.com or text the word VALUE to their consumer advocacy hotline at 813-917-1894. Call Brandon today, 813-917-1894.
right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, Quarterback Show, Platinum MVP Realty, published author, and professional speaker. And we'd love for you to check out our book on Amazon, Become the MVP in Your Industry by Surfing the Radio Waves. We're going to help you understand more about the radio industry, how to start your own show, radio and TV show. And also, if you don't want to take it to that step and go into broadcasting, you could actually just do a podcast. You know, similar. A lot of podcasting is huge right now. It's kind of like the new school blogging of old. And you're able to bring in expert contributors, talk about your business model, talk about your area of expertise, and grow your celebrity. So Become the MVP in Your Industry by Surfing the Radio Waves is our book, available on Amazon.com. I got a hot listing right here. I want to let you know about 84 acres out in East County, 2606 North Valrico Road out in Seffner. Now, this is a great opportunity, $1.79 million listing, and it's a great opportunity for residential development. 84 acres out in East County, 2606 North Valrico Road in Seffner. So for this or any of your questions, comments, concerns, we'd love to hear from you on our hotline, 813-917-1894.
Welcome to my house.
917-1894, consumerqb.com. You can submit the form as well on our website. Just submit the email. It comes directly to me, and my promise is to get back to you before our head hits the pillow. And in studio today, we've got John Markunas. He's the GM of the Hotel Zamora, and also Paul Romero, Director of Sales and Marketing, the Hotel Zamora as well. So, Paul, we got some lovely food in here today from the chef, the award-winning chef. What all did you bring in today?
Okay, well, the chicharrones right there, they're basically lightly fried beef cheeks, and what we have to accompany them with the pimiento cheese as well as the fish bread. Then
Nice.
we kind of right in the middle, we have our charcuterie board, which comes on a much bigger level at the actual Castile restaurant, but that's kind of a little of a sample.
Yep.
And then we got to go to desserts, obviously. We have the white chocolate cheesecake with a nice raspberry finish. And then we have the panna cotta, which is white milk and dark chocolate with a little mint sponge cake.
And that's low fat, of course.
Of
Right?
course. All of it is.
Fantastic. It's all
Fried beef cheek.
I had the grouper cheeks too the other night. That was great.
So good.
Yeah,
So good.
really
Chef Nick,
good.
he came to us about 6 months ago, and he's been feverishly working to he updated the dinner menu, which is a full new dinner menu. Fantastic. He's French trained, but the Basque region and Mediterranean, Spanish, French influence all comes together for wonderful food at Castile. He just rolled out his new breakfast and lunch menu as well.
Nice.
We have brunch menus kicking off this weekend as well, so come on down. And then food is back up on the rooftop. We did put a pause to the food, but now we have that back, and these are kind of some of the samplings of what's up on the roof right now. So come on down and see us, pull the boat up, bring the boat, the kids,
Yeah.
come on down for the entire day and enjoy the Castile, the pool, and the rooftop all in one day.
Awesome
Get a little
live
bit of-
music too the other night. That was
We got
great.
some great live music. Paul is doing a great job to kind of do that. I'll let him.
Yeah, so both in Castile and both on 360, we have live entertainment Friday and Saturday nights. So you can choose who you want to see, or maybe a little bit of both. And every Friday and Saturday night, come out. We're gonna have some new live music. It's a different act every week. They repeat monthly, but they're excellent. I've got nothing but great feedback from them, and yeah.
And our very own Gary Gilkey also does a Wednesday night, the trivia night, and drawing some pretty big crowds I hear up there.
Trivia night has been, been a
Yeah.
great Wednesday night. It's hump day. Everybody's a little bit down, but not on the roof. It's always popping. So
Yeah.
Big trophy trivia with Gary Gilkey. It's a great
right.
time.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, a lot of fun. If you just joined us, I'm your host, Brandon Rhymes. We're in studio today. John Markunas, Paul Romero from the Hotel Zamora, beautiful St. Pete Beach. Awesome opportunity. If you haven't been down there yet, you got to go check this place out. And you can just go and show up and have lunch or dinner. The bar area is awesome. Live music a lot of times. But definitely I recommend staying. And if you do, got to get that luxury suite with the balconies overlooking the Intercoastal.
it's nice. And I will mention one thing for the people driving in. I know parking is tight at the beach. Complimentary parking with validation. So that's
huge.
another important, because a lot of the other bigger resorts, they kind of ding you every time you want to park, either hourly or a flat rate. But at the Zamora, it's complimentary parking with a validation if you're at the pool or on the roof or in the restaurant. So I think that's pretty big too as well.
Yeah, it's awesome. I see a lot of people too coming up on the boats. Man, there's been some nice big boats pulling
There
up
have been some
lately.
big ones lately, definitely. Getting a little worried to see if they can fit, but they manage. They
Yeah.
manage.
There was a big one the other day. It must have been 40-something foot, backed in, really nice, and then
Yeah, it's a little tight for you boaters coming in. You navigate the bayou a little bit because it's during low tide it gets low. It does get low, so make sure you're checking your tide schedules.
I love getting out there on Freedom Boat Club, and been a member for a long time out there.
You're right around the corner in Tierra Verde, right?
Tierra
Yeah,
Verde,
yep.
they've got a Treasure Island location. John's right down there, John's Pass, and yeah. So if you're a boater, man, you got to check this out. A lot of times the boaters like to cruise on the weekends and hit the different spots on the waterfront. And if you haven't heard of the Zamora, then you definitely got to check it out at this point.
It's a little hidden secret, definitely.
And Brandon, for a lot of my corporate clients, what they'll do, they'll have a meeting at the hotel during the day, all business, and then at 5 o'clock the boats will come pick them up, whether it be a dinner cruise, whether it be a custom rig that they brought on themselves, and kind of get the best of both worlds, business during the day, and then you get to relax at night.
Yeah, that's a good way to impress a client or prospect, and show
And
them.
weddings, we had a bride and her bridal party show up on a boat as well. They rolled right in, and that was kind of their entrance to the ceremony that was on the sun deck right by the pool. So,
Nice.
people take advantage of the docks, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're going to be doing a giveaway here. We've got an opportunity for you to stay for free. We are offering 2 one-night opportunities. John, Paul, I'll let you guys kind of tee this up. We're going to do a little Facebook contest here.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I think if anybody who likes our pages, both the Quarterback Consumer Show and the Zamora, and shares, whoever does that, we're gonna pick winners. So you have to like both pages and share both pages, and then we're gonna take random drawing 2 winners. You're coming out to spend a night on us, so you can enjoy the Zamora sunsets and the good time and good service.
Yeah, and we've got an electronic system that will automate that process for us. But if you like it, you get 1 point, and if you share it, you get 2. So you have a total of 6 entries, opportunity here for 6 entries on this contest. So all you have to do is visit our page. We're going to put instructions out on our Facebook pages as well for that. But that's an offer. I appreciate you guys offering that to our listeners. Hopefully our listeners will engage on that.
And they still have the QB rate code. So if you don't have the opportunity, you don't win a free night stay. You do get a discount. So all the listeners out there do have a discount. Use the rate code QB, and that will give you a little bit of a discount off the rate.
Yeah, just depending on the season of the time that you book. And, so a lot of fun. So who's been staying lately? Obviously, you got a lot of folks coming down from the north this time of year.
Spring breakers, yeah.
Spring breakers.
We've had a lot of spring breakers, so both college kids and families alike are kind of flocking to the beaches down here. The winter up north, it was pretty mild all winter until the end there. They got hit with a couple storms, which was nice. It forced people, hey, winter's not over. We could still go to Florida.
Yeah.
Definitely the vacationers, the hotels down here in Florida, it's dependent on having a bad winter up north. And this one was a little mild, which isn't the best for us down here. But those late storms definitely drove some people down.
Yeah, and you got spring baseball now, spring training.
Yeah, so we got the Rays kicking off this Sunday. They got the Yankees coming in. Yeah. So we're going to be presenting some great stay and baseball packages. So keep an eye on our website, thezamorahotel.com, and we'll be advertising some stay baseball packages coming up as well.
Perfect
for our guests.
Yeah. Now, Paul, wanted to ask you too. A lot of our listeners out there, it's Intelligent Talk Radio. We've got a lot of intelligent folks out there listening to us. And what would be some connections that you're looking for? People maybe that are listening as director of sales and marketing. Who are you looking to connect with out there?
Basically, any companies that are looking to do some meetings at the property, or whether they also need a business travel rate. So if they have people coming in from out of state, they need a rate with Hotel Zamora. It's a great place to come and do that. As well as meetings.
Right.
Kimpton Hotel Zamora is great just because we have so much flexibility with the meeting space. We have over 10,000 square feet of indoor-outdoor space, and we offer things like rooftop yoga, mindfulness meditation sessions. A lot of things that other hotels in the area, can't offer. So I really think you get that mix of business and pleasure, not only to, keep your mind, revitalized every single day and fresh, but you also get, the meeting space into which, do what you have to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's important to break it up as well. These days it's not just your normal boardroom setup or, the way business meetings, you're at the beach, you want it to be fun. So, we offer up the clients the pool. Like, hey, if you're going to have a meeting, why don't you have it down at the pool? We don't mind during the day if it's slow. Have a breakout session down by the pool, have a breakout session up on the roof. So it gets you out of the meeting space, and you're not just stuck in a room for, 8 hours a day. You're able to kind of break it up, change up the atmosphere. It keeps people engaged.
And refreshed.
And they're happy. And if they're happy, they're learning, they're retaining the information.
That's right.
And so it just creates a better environment. So we do any setup from your standard setups all the way to, we'll bring in couches and comfy chairs, and kind of do more of a casual living room setup for some meetings. Some people like that these days. So
creative.
Exactly.
And Brandon, I can't tell you how many hotel buyouts we do for companies that just want to do a retreat or some kind of sales incentive trip. We do a complete hotel buyout, and they love it just because it's private and they get a lot done.
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, more from our expert contributors here. We're talking with John Markunas. He's the general manager of Kipton's, the Hotel Zamora, beautiful St. Pete Beach, as well as Paul Romero, the director of sales and marketing, the Hotel Zamora, and helping you win in any marketplace, making you more street smart out there. That's the goal of our show. And we want to help you win no matter what you're facing. Over 80 areas of categories that we can help you, from CPAs, financial advisors, all types of different advice. ConsumerQB.com.
This is Work Done, and you're listening to the Real Estate Quarterback Show, hosted by my man, Brandon Rhymes.
Don't forget, Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Visit realestateradiotampa.com or text the word VALUE to their consumer advocacy hotline at 813-917-1894. Call Brandon today, 813-917-1894.
welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, former USF football player, played on the inaugural football team, University of South Florida, and looking forward to a great year this year. Hopefully we continue the tradition that Taggart left with the new coach in the house, Charlie Strong now, USF here. So having some fun in studio here. We've got in the house John Markunas. He's the general manager of the Hotel Zamora, as well as Paul Romero, Director of Sales and Marketing at the Hotel Zamora as well. And this segment is brought to you by Source One Solutions, our official security partner, home or office, Honeywell technology, utilizing Source One Solutions to help you protect your home or office. Big shout out to Robert Hessel and his team. And we're going to go to the phones now. We got William Crowley, a.k.a. the Credit Magician, calling in, updating us on all things credit improvement. Hey, William, what's happening in the credit space, man?
Hey, nothing much, buddy. Nothing much. That's just, well, actually, everything is happening, come to think of it.
Yeah.
I got to cut off guard there, yeah, because the laws are out there, and the laws have not changed, only to, for it to be better for the consumer.
Mm-hmm.
But what I find is that most people still aren't aware of their rights. And we have, as consumers, we have to be aware of our rights. The laws are readily available, public, on the website ftc.gov. That's the Federal Trade Commission website.
Mm-hmm.
The Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and then you can sway from there and look at the Uniform Commercial Code, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and things of that nature. But I noticed most of us are not looking at these laws, and they're there and they're readily available to benefit us and to help us along the way in legally improving our credit. Most people think that just because their credit is bad, that they cannot move forward in life. And I'm not encouraging people not to pay the bills, but I know the hiccups happen along the way.
Right.
And there's a way that we can kind of help to circumvent that legally and get back on the right track. Nobody should really have bad credit. Nobody.
Yeah, and
legally, you can address this stuff. Wait, are you going to say something?
Yeah, and even if it's, maybe not bad credit, maybe it's just credit that you need to improve. If you can get in the 700s, you're going to get a much better rate on a lot of different types of accounts, credit, auto, and, of course, the biggest one a lot of times is your real estate accounts.
Right. And I like to say bad because I really want to get people's attention. Even though if it's just a minor mark, I still want to say bad because it's bad that we don't address this information. So that's what I mean more so than just bad in a negative sense. So bad in the point that we need to address this information because it can legally be removed, and you can be back on the right track and take advantage of these low interest rates. And if you're renting, you can easily purchase with a few removals of negative items on the credit report.
Right. Yeah.
Legal removals.
Yeah, it's one of these things where we weren't taught credit in school. There's no credit police running around there, and you have a multi-billion-dollar industry, the credit bureaus, and a lot of times they're selling information to the highest bidder. And so what we want to do is give you an opportunity as a listener of our show, a valued listener, or maybe you're viewing it on our television program on consumerqb.com, the live stream, or maybe WeBeam TV. But credit package. Let's go ahead and give away this credit package, William. It's for the first 5 listeners that text the word credit, we're going to give you basically a credit package. It's going to teach you some multiple things. Number 1 is how to opt out of pre-screening. Cut off all that junk mail that's showing up to your mailbox. Save some trees, and also save your identity in the meantime. Also, going to teach you how to obtain an actual free credit report, and it's not these commercials that are on TV. They're going to back end solicit you for your credit card information. You're going to get charged, and you're going to have to say, hey, well, I didn't want that charge, and you're going to have to go through that process. Then we're also going to give you an opportunity to sit down with William Crowley, a.k.a. the Credit Magician, go through that with you, take that information and go over it. And he's also going to talk to you about how to get rid of some collection accounts, other types of accounts that may be hindering your progress, whether what you're looking to do. So text the word credit to 813-917-1894.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Text or call 813-917-1894. Text the word credit, and we're going to get you in touch with William Crowley, give you that free credit package, help you win in any marketplace, William.
Great. And also, we've got the books here, too, the books that we can actually give you. But going on the website is probably much more beneficial because any updates or any changes will be immediately available and visible right there on the website.
Perfect.
So definitely call in for this package, and you won't be disappointed.
William Crowley, the Credit Magician, thanks for calling in. Appreciate you, brother.
You got it, buddy.
Take care. All All right, William Crowley, the credit magician, helping you win in any marketplace. Just another one of our 80-plus show partners now. We want you to think of this show as the hub of your business, your finance, your recreation, your health wheel. Each spoke extending out, representing another one of our preferred partners. Again, over 80 show partners now, helping you in areas from real estate, credit, finance, estate planning, tax planning, medical, recreation, massage, so many different ways that we can help you. So consumerqb.com is the hub of all of that information. You can see links to all of our expert contributors. All right, we're back here in studio, and we're talking with John Markunas, General Manager, Hotel Zamora, as well as Paul Romero, Director of Sales and Marketing. What else are you seeing out there?
Well, I mean, from a hospitality, for us, I know that the winter was kind of a little soft for some places, but the market, for us year-over-year numbers are looking good. Hospitality and tourism here in the area is fairly strong, so it's promising. We're kind of making that final push into the later part of high season, so to speak, with spring breakers. But we have, a couple events coming up. We have Easter coming up is on the horizon, so that's usually a great weekend for us. The Restaurant Castile will be doing some specials. I think they have a Easter buffet, Paul, with some deep.
It's a 3-course brunch for Easter.
Nice.
I believe it's going to be going from 10 a.m. to about 5 p.m. It's $55 for a 3-course meal, and it's done by Chef Nick, so it's going to be out of this world.
Wow.
Unlimited coffee, juice.
OJ.
I think there's also champagne involved in there somewhere as well.
Nice.
I think there's a champagne toast. And then for the kids, of course, what is Easter? You got the kids around. What is Easter? Some Easter baskets, some other treats for all the kids that are coming in under age 10. They'll get a little treat as well.
Nice.
Kind of keep them occupied so the adults can come in, can enjoy brunch.
Yeah, that's awesome. The flan, too, is off the charts, man. My daughter always loves that. Begging me all weekend, Dad, can we get some flan? But
and then also tonight we do have speaking of the sunsets and at the Zamora we try and promote a healthy lifestyle. So we have one of our great partners, Lululemon. We're going to be doing this event probably once a quarter with them, but we're doing a sunset yoga tonight. Up on the roof, starts at 6 to 8. You can find all the information if you go to our Facebook page. There is an Evite link that you can click on and sign up. We do only have a limited amount of spots. The first time we did this, we didn't limit the amount of spots, and we had 250 people show up. There wasn't that much room for people to lie down, but everybody squeezed in. It was a pretty impressive picture, view for pictures, but 250 yogis were up on the roof for a great sunset yoga session. So we're redoing that tonight, 6 to 8 at the Zamora on the 360 rooftop. So make sure to check out our Facebook page and you can come and join us.
The rooftop yoga, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
We clear all the furniture off, and Lululemon comes in and with some live music to the session, and so it's a great time, especially when the sunset's going down. We'll have some specialty cocktails. For me personally, I don't think a cocktail while performing yoga is a bad thing. So we will have some healthier cocktails, some cucumber teenies and some other drinks. Our lead bartender, Robbie, will be mixing up. So there will be some healthy food offerings, some healthy cocktails, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and then a great yoga session as well.
Yeah, it might loosen you up a little bit, right?
And that's free to attend, too. It's on the house.
Nice.
No pun intended there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Some of the beverages might help you get into some of those poses a little
exactly.
easier.
Loosen you up a little bit, definitely. Yeah.
Paul, what about yourself, man? What are you seeing out there?
Well, just to piggyback on what John was saying as far as wellness, what we're doing at the Kimpton Zamora, we're going to be doing a run with the executive team every week. Once a week, any hotel guests can come out on the beach. We're going to go for a run as well as boot camp once a week as well. So We're going to have yoga 2 days a week, then you're going to have the run with the GM, and then you're going to have the boot camp as well. So I think that's going to
you can come and work out with us. So Wednesdays we'll be running 2 miles or 2 or 3 miles, depending on what guests are coming. We have yogas right now on the roof Thursday and Saturday, and then Fridays we're going to do a little boot camp on the beach. So you'll be able to come and push Paul and I. See how we'll get you out there one day when you come and visit next. We'll make sure you're there on a Friday morning so you can kind of come and come work out. We have a great trainer that comes out and is going to whip us into shape. Why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a lot of fun. I love the Saturday morning yoga and getting up there at 9 a.m. I think
9 a.m.
typically.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And by the way, they've got mats right there. The yoga mats are in the room and have
everything
plenty
you need,
of that for you. And, I want to remind you as well, we have an event coming up here at iHeartRadio. It's going to be Friday the 21st. We've got a digital marketing and business growth seminar right here at iHeartRadio in South Tampa. If you want to reserve a spot for that, we have limited seating for this one. All you have to do is send us a quick message through the website, consumerqb.com. Digital marketing seminar, business growth seminar. Patrick Leaks is an action coach, business coach here in Tampa Bay. He's going to be talking about that. Also going to have a lot of information about digital marketing, beating your competition online. And again, that's Friday the 21st, April 21st here at iHeartRadio, 4002 West Gandy Boulevard right here in South Tampa. And it's going to be 3 to 5:30. So another opportunity for business owners, helping you win in any marketplace. So stay with us. Don't touch that dial. Consumer Quarterback Show, more from our expert contributors here. And we're going to talk about the beautiful Hotel Zamora. More on that and our expert contributors when we come back. ConsumerQB.com.
Thanks for listening to my daddy's show right here on iHeartRadio. And please check out realestateradiotampa.com to buy or sell real estate and see all of his expert contributors. Thank you.
Don't forget, Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Visit realestateradiotampa.com or text the word value to their consumer advocacy hotline at 813-917-1894. Call Brandon today, 813-917-1894.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, Quarterback Show. Platinum MVP Realty and a top listing agent in Tampa Bay. Featured in Florida Realtor Magazine, Top Agent Magazine, the Business Journal, the Tribune. Recognized for innovations with marketing, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties. Couple of hot listings here, 7814 Sims Road in Gibsonton. This is an opportunity at $440,000 to purchase over 4 acres out in East County, and it also has a commercial building attached. So you got an income-generating property, $2,000 a month coming in. It's practically paying for the mortgage where you'd be living in a 3,500 square foot heated, completely renovated property with a pool as well at 7814 Sims Road in Gibsonton. Great buying opportunity here in Tampa Bay. 1401 Seminole Boulevard in Largo. Corner lot. Attention developers, builders, anybody looking to source real estate property for commercial opportunity use here. It's a great opportunity. 0.82 acres, 200 feet of frontage within the city of Largo. 1401 Seminole Boulevard in Largo. $460,000. Another beautiful opportunity here in Tampa Bay.
Somewhere sunny and 75.
All right, we're back here in studio live from iHeartRadio, beautiful South Tampa, Florida. In studio today, John Markunas, he's the GM, the Hotel Zamora, as well as Paul Romero, Director of Sales and Marketing at the Hotel Zamora. So we got some events coming up, some things happening on the calendar.
Yeah, I mean, like we were talking about before, we got the Rays gearing up for their season. So come on down. We're only about 10 minutes away from the stadium. We're right on the beach, so why not make a weekend of it? Come and watch the games, catch your favorite teams when they're in town, or if you're the Rays fan, you're the local home team, come in. You can stay at the hotel. Stadium's only 10 minutes away. It's not too bad of a drive. You get the best of both worlds. You get the entertainment with the baseball game, and then you get the beaches. So that's great. You got Easter, got the Easter brunch we just talked about. Mother's Day and Father's Day are on the horizon, so start making those plans now. What else? The Gulfport Grand Prix. I know everybody is used to the boat races up in Clearwater, but this year they're coming down to St. Pete Beach and to Gulfport.
Nice.
They're going to be racing right in Boca Ciega Bay, right behind us. So that's another great activity. This is the first year for that. So I've never personally seen a boat race, but I assume it's like the Grand Prix on water. So I'm excited to check it out. So if you want to come down and see that, we'll have special rates for that weekend as well. And then coming up May, where you talked about the bikes, we're all about healthy living. We got National Bike Month, so we'll be doing a bunch of stuff for May, which is National Bike Month as well.
Yeah, the beach cruisers on site; those are awesome. We love that. Now, were you guys pretty busy too during the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg?
Yeah,
we were sold out.
Weekend, wasn't it? That was a huge weekend.
Yeah, we had a couple. We had a
couple of racing teams,
yeah,
which was pretty cool to see.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
really
awesome.
neat.
Yeah, so see them in all their gear, and when they leave, we get a little bit of their gear too.
Couple
so
swag bags,
some nice jackets and stuff. So that's it's always the perks of being in the business, I guess.
Right. Yeah, that's neat, man. Yeah, so just kind of with the Hotel Zamora, what you're getting to is you're getting new inventory, and there's no other inventory like it in terms of a hotel on St. Pete Beach. A lot of the other hotels have been around for many years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and that's being in the city, The residents of St. Pete Beach, they don't want it to get too over, populated, kind of like Clearwater, where you have traffic jams that are an hour and you can't get anywhere. So, the city's kind of done a great job at kind of, tempering the building and growth, but definitely there could be, some more product and newer product. Hopefully we get to the sewage issues cleared up. That's been a kind of a burden on a lot of the beach communities. So I know the mayor and everyone are working hard to get that sorted out. So kind of once that kind of fixes itself out, I think you'll see a little bit more development on the beach, get some new product out there. And St. Pete Beach is, I think it's one of the better beaches, if not the best beach. Clearwater, it's nice up there, but again, you got all that traffic there. At St. Pete Beach, it's easy in, easy out. We're right next to the Bayway Bridge, so once you get off 275, we're about 5 minutes from 275. So, we're right there. That first, they got the Don Cesar right on the left there, and then we're right there on the right. So you don't have to travel too far down Gulf Boulevard and get kind of into the hectic, the traffic, unless you're on a bike, and then you can kind of breeze by everybody.
Perfect for those staycations, Paul.
Exactly, and what's cool about St. Pete Beach is if you just pull up to the Kimpton Hotel Zamora, you park your car, you don't have to get back in your car for the rest of the weekend. You have 40 different restaurants and bars in pretty much walking distance, and if they're not walking distance, then they have a free beach ride where basically you just call a number, they come pick you up at the hotel, drop you off wherever you want to go, and it's just based on tip them at discretion.
Yeah.
So it's unbelievable if you just want to unplug for a little while. leave the car with our valets, who are excellent, by the way, and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, stress-free weekend, local staycation. By the way, we've got, again, just a reminder, go to our Facebook pages. We've got an event where you can actually win a free stay, giving away 2 one-night stays. You got to go to the Consumer Quarterback Show's Facebook page, like it and share it, as well as Kipton's, the Hotel Zamora, like and share. Give them 1 point for each like, 2 point for share. So it's an opportunity for you to win and go and visit the beautiful Hotel Zamora.
Yeah, and then one other event that's on the horizon too. It's coming up in June is St. Pete Pride, which is the largest Pride parade in the Southeast, pretty much. So we host the kickoff party on Thursday night. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be promoting that a little bit more, but that is always a great night. Tons of entertainment and good drinks. So that will be hosted up on the Roof 360 rooftop come June. So that's another event that we always look forward to.
Nice, yeah, coming up soon.
And they actually moved their Pride. The parade location used to be on Grand Central area of St. Pete, but now they're down on Beach Drive. So now they took it downtown. So the parade's got a new location downtown. So that should be eventful too as well.
That's cool. That's what I found so unique around St. Pete, and really, if you just kind of look at a helicopter view of Tampa Bay, you look at Florida in general. A lot of people say, well, Miami's cool. It's an international city. First of all, they don't have the sunsets. They've got so much traffic congestion. And then you look at Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Bradenton, Sarasota. I mean, this Gulf Coast, this West Coast is the best coast in my opinion. And then if you really draw that in and you look at where's the number one place, taking that bike ride down to Pasadena. I mean, looking at Pasadena, you're seeing the parrots that wild parrots there.
Sure.
I mean, just gorgeous beach scene.
I mean, we've been seeing a lot of, everybody's done Miami. They've been there once, twice, 3, 4 times. It really hasn't changed that much. Yep. And we see people are starting to look for other locations.
That's right.
And St. Pete, Tampa area is that location that they're looking at. A lot of Europeans are, that are coming in. We get a lot of guests that are coming from South America. They've already done Miami. They're looking for somewhere else and unique. Yep. Maybe they've done Orlando and Disney. And St. Pete and St. Petersburg are popping up on their radar just from the beaches and everything else that is provided in the area. There's so much to do. It's a great family destination, a great alternative to Miami, and we are seeing kind of the market shift towards St. Petersburg as we grow, which is good.
That's right.
And the actual beach, it was just ranked number 3 in the world, and as far as beaches go, so you really can't beat that.
Consistently in the top, whatever magazine or
there.
website's going to do it.
Always there.
It's always in the top. And you take that out as well. You go into the real estate market. You look at the absence of a state income tax here in Tampa, St. Pete, in Florida in general. Then you look at the opportunity to insure the asset, and then sometimes people will bring up flood insurance. Oh, what about flood? Well, they're not going to, the federal government's not going to let real estate be left out on a limb here. You're always going to have some type of protection. So you've got an asset class that you can protect. You've got no state income tax and the affordability. You look at the ability in our area to be able to buy, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath property, 2,000 square foot, 2-car garage, anywhere from, 180 to 220-ish, just give or take a plus or minus $5,000 here or there. What a great opportunity to invest in Tampa Bay real estate.
Yeah, the real estate that I see popping up on the beach in St. Pete, Paso Grill, those areas, it's not on the market for that long. It's
right.
They're moving pretty quick. You see the sign go up, the sign go down. So that's a good sign.
Lack of inventory, man. It's such a tight market right now. There's not much inventory. We've been doing some door knocking in that area as well, hanging some door flyers, looking for inventory because we got buyers that want to buy and there's just simply not enough sellers out there. Mm-hmm. And, rates are still low. Rates are great, but got about a minute left. Parting words of advice, anything else you wanted to
just
cover?
Come on down and see us. Come and experience it for yourself. You've heard from Paul and I today. We got a lot of activities. Just keep an eye on our Facebook page. We'll be updating all the activities that are going on. So, a lot of events, a lot of family events coming up in the next couple months. So make sure, you think about us when you're planning that lunch out or the brunch out with the ladies or dinner with the family. Come down and see us. Ask for Paul, ask for me when you get there. And we'll come and welcome you.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, come see us tonight. Lululemon Yoga on our rooftop. Where else can you see 200 people doing yoga on a rooftop as the sun, goes down? John's going to be up there with his headband. He's going to be excited. And it's going to be a great time.
I'll have my
see us.
cocktail in hand. We'll have the healthy
No
cocktail
yoga
in
pants.
hand.
No.
We'll spare everybody.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So having some fun with you, the Quarterback Show. Remember, you do have that QB code as well. If you want to have a staycation there, book a Friday, Saturday, whatever night it is, you're going to get a 10 to 20% discount, just depending on which the availability and things of that nature. So we do have that QB code. Remember, go to our website as well, like and share it for an opportunity to win a free stay at the Hotel Zamora on beautiful St. Pete Beach. And we always end the show in this fashion. We want you to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Something as simple as maybe packing up leftover food you may have in your food or pantry, handing it to that person that you see in need as you're driving to and from your commute to work. Be a volunteer. Be a force for good in the community. And remember that it's more about the attitude that you have on a daily basis. Let's lift each other up. Let's be a force for good in the community and support one another out there. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Hey, this is Grant Cardone, and you're listening to Consumer Quarterback Show, hosted by my friend Brandon Rhymes. Do not touch that dial. I'll come right through the radio and grab your throat.
Don't forget, Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 consumer advocate for real estate and financial advice. Visit realestateradiotampa.com or text the word VALUE to their consumer advocacy hotline at 813-917-1894. Call Brandon today, 813-917-1894.